Did you realize that your belly holds on to stress, tension, even trauma that slows down your digestion and stresses your liver? And the thing is, most people don't even realize this. But in just a few minutes, you can begin to release some of that tension and support your digestion, no matter the energy level that you have. All by using a rolled up towel to massage and directly release through your organs, through the muscles and connective tissues of your abdomen that directly impact your digestion, and strengthen your nervous system by toning your vagus nerve. By the end of this massage, you can definitely feel calmer, lighter, and more connected to your internal organs and to these deeper muscles of your abdomen, like the diaphragm and the psoas. And you may feel into areas of stress that you've been holding and carrying and not even knowing it. And if you want more tools to support your liver, your digestion, your nervous system, use my free Somatic starter kit. I'll link it in the description. But first, let's get into this massage. So you'll want to have a towel, and it depends on if you want a firmer massage or a softer massage. The thicker the towel, the firmer the massage is going to be. So I have a pretty thick towel, but I practice this pretty often because I love this tool, which is why I'm here sharing it with you. And if you want to take it easier and take a softer massage, then use a thinner or softer towel or use a scarf to start out. Now, once you have your towel of choice, we'll start by folding it in half and then folding it into quarters. And from there, you can roll it up. And once you have this, you can also have a pillow handy to use as well for extra support. And we're going to begin by lying on the right side of the body and taking the towel just between the hips and the ribs. Now, this is where, if you want a cushion, using a cushion under the head, you'll support your head and it will relieve some of the pressure out of the towel. And once you feel comfortable here, let yourself begin to settle in. First, just feeling any compression already of the towel into this space between your hips and your ribs. And now you can bring your knees so they're lined straight out from your hips. And you can take your right arm straight out from the shoulder and take your left hand over the right hand. And now you're going to begin to roll forward and let your head move with this, so your neck is relaxed and you're reaching your left hand as far ahead as it will go. Letting the shoulder move ahead, letting the face rock down toward the floor, and feeling into the towel in your abdomen. And now begin to rock back, letting the left hand glide over the right arm. And perhaps you open up into a twist. You can let the left arm extend out if you have the space. Throughout this massage, exhaling will be your best friend. So you can exhale into any of the tension that the towel is pressing into. And now let's rock back, taking the left hand, gliding it over the right arm, and reaching forward through that arm, through the shoulder, letting the face roll down. And release the belly into the towel even more. Maybe you're feeling this up into your diaphragm. Maybe into the liver already.
And now let's rock back once again, gliding the left hand across the right arm and relaxing into a twist. Let the shoulders relax down. Your head is dropping toward the left shoulder. Maybe you feel an opening through your left hip, through the external rotators. And feel the towel and its compression into the right side of the body. And if it feels intense anywhere, again, exhale into it, feeling how much you can release into gravity. Now let's reach the left arm up, overhead, and let the shoulder move up toward the ear. And circle your arm overhead, keeping the fingers onto the floor as much as you can as you bring the left hand over the right hand, maybe extended out beyond it, letting the face drop down toward the floor. And now just begin to rock slowly side to side, feeling into the side body, into the towel, and feeling how soft you can be through the rest of the body. The head is relaxed into the floor, so the neck is relaxed. The shoulders are relaxed and moving with this little spinal twist to massage into the right side of the abdomen, maybe into your ascending colon, into the deeper core muscles, into the gallbladder channel, running through the side body. And now you can take your knees about a 45-degree angle from your hips and take your arms at a 45-degree angle upward from your shoulder and continue doing the same thing. So you're reaching your left arm forward and then rocking back as far as you want to go. If it feels good to relax into a twist, you can take that option. If it feels good to circle your arm up overhead, opening up through the side body, through the gallbladder channel, you can take that option. If it just feels good to rock back and forth, you can take that option. And as you do this, maybe you're feeling that you're rocking more into the abdomen as you take the left hand, extending out over the right hand, getting a little deeper into the abdomen. And wherever you feel a sweet spot or a particular area of tension, you can exhale deeper into that. You can stay there, giving it some time to release. If it's too intense, you can move from it. And now come back, releasing here, and just begin taking the lower leg up, keeping the left knee onto the right knee, and feeling into this. I feel it deepens some compression into the lower abdomen, and it rocks the weight forward a bit too. You can let the left shoulder, the arm, move with this motion through the leg. And now you can bring your left hand onto the ground and press into it so you come up. And now you're going to take your towel so there's more of it in front of you, and you're just onto the back edge of the towel. And take your right arm straight out. If you have the cushion there under your head, you can keep using that. If you're using your arm, just take it under your head. And now we're going to extend the knees straight out from the hips so the whole body is long. And use your left hand in front of you to help support you here as you begin to rock forward onto the towel. Now we're going to get really deep into the liver area, maybe into the diaphragm, and just rocking back and forth. The feet can come up as you rock forward. You can let them move even more. And using your left hand to help control this, so you don't have to be too intense or hard with yourself. You're just exploring your abdomen, feeling into these organs that maybe don't get felt into very often, And the nice thing about doing this massage with the towel is that you don't really have to use much energy. Where I'm a body worker and, you can massage your abdomen with your hands, but that also takes energy. And again, if you feel a particular area of tension, you can stay there. Exhaling is your very helpful friend here. And if it's too intense, you can back away from that area of tension. And now continue to release. I hit a sweet spot, so I'm moving slowly there, to come all the way onto the belly, still using the left hand to support. So feeling deeper into the central line of the abdomen, but higher up into the right side, underneath the right ribs. And now roll back, releasing. And come all the way onto your back into a constructive rest position with the knees up toward the ceiling, the feet onto the floor. You can move the towel out a bit, so you just rest here onto your back. If it feels good, you can let your eyes close. Just noticing what's moving through you now. Any sensations, any sounds, any emotions. And then you can roll back onto your right side to come up, and we'll take this on the other side. If your towel got squished down, you can fluff it back up and take the towel between the hips and the ribs on your left side. And again, use a cushion under your head. Feel very free to do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable in this. Because the more comfortable you are, the more you're going to be able to release. The more stress you're going to be able to let go of, the tension, and let alone trauma. Let's just first settle in. Just feeling any compression already into the left side of the body. And now bring your knees so they're straight out from your hips, kind of lined up with your towel. And bring your left arm so it's straight out from your shoulder. Now begin to glide your right hand forward as far as it will go. Let the head rock forward as well. The shoulder can move with this. First, just feeling into your body in general, and of course the towel, any compression that you feel into the left side. And now begin to move your right shoulder back, gliding the right hand over the left arm, dragging it across the body to come all the way into a twist. Feeling how much you can release here. releasing into the compression of the towel, letting the head drop toward the right shoulder releasing toward the floor, as the right knee releases toward the left knee. And now begin to glide the right hand across the body, across the left arm, and extending it out as far as it will go. Softening the belly into the towel. Releasing the weight of the head into the floor. And once again, gliding the right hand over the left arm, across the body, and coming all the way into a twist. Maybe feeling any differences between the right side of the body and left side already. And letting your exhale be your friend, helping you release into gravity. So you're letting go of holding through the body, through the mind, in the emotions, just letting go. Now let's begin to circle the right arm up overhead, reaching the shoulder up toward the ear, extending through the right side of the body, through the gallbladder channel, maybe keeping the fingers on the floor as you circle the arm all the way over the left, extend it out over the left. And now just begin to move how you want, rocking side to side. If it feels good to stay open in a twist, you can take that option, maybe rocking more from this open position in the twist. If it feels good to circle your arm up and around, either direction or both directions, just exploring your side body and into these deeper core muscles through the left side of your waist. Maybe you're feeling into your descending colon as you rock forward. Maybe feeling into the diaphragm, the base of the rib cage. And now let's take the knees so they're about a 45-degree angle from the hips, and the arms to a 45-degree angle from the shoulders, and begin to rock forward, taking the right arm forward as far as you can, and rocking back. And now let your right leg move with this as well. So the lower leg is moving up as you're taking your right hand forward and rocking back, letting the leg move down. And if it feels good to isolate the leg, you can take that option, feeling into the difference that creates in this opening through the left side of your body. If you want to bring the whole body into it, rocking all of your weight forward and back, you can take that option. It's really for you. I'm giving you ways to explore your own body, your breath, your abdomen, your organs, these deep core muscles that hold on to stress, directly hold on to stress, and impact the health of the organs, directly impact our digestion. And now you can bring your right hand to the floor, press into it so you come up And again, you're going to slide the towel out. So you're coming onto the back of the towel. Use your cushion or use your left arm, taking it straight overhead to support your head. And extend the knees straight out from the hips. Have your right hand in front of you, and you're going to begin to roll forward. And take your time with this. This can be really tender. You're letting the feet come up as you're letting the hips rock forward. And you're using your right hand to help support you. So again, you don't have to be too intense with yourself. You can help control the motion. And if you hit a spot where there's particularly an extra amount of tension, you can stay there, breathe into it, and particularly exhaling to release it. And feeling sensations that arise when you feel into that tension, how it maybe moves through the rest of the abdomen, into the pelvis. And if it's too intense, you can back away and feel into areas where there isn't so much tension. Maybe as you do this, you feel heat release. Maybe it feels cold. Maybe colors come up in your mind. Maybe memories. And now continue to take the weight a little deeper into the pelvis, letting yourself rock all the way up onto the knees. Just feeling into that, and you can continue to rock back and forth. You're just exploring deeper into the abdomen. And notice if you start tensing up anywhere else in your body, and let yourself soften as much as possible. So we're not only releasing through the abdomen, we're releasing through the entire body. And then you can begin to roll all the way back, taking the towel out, come onto your back, have the knees up to the ceiling. You can close your eyes if that feels good, if they haven't been this entire time. Just feeling into sensations, moving through your body. Just letting yourself remain grounded in your body, into the support of the floor, into the support of the earth. And now you can roll back over to come up to sit. Once again, you can fluff up your towel if it's pre-squished down. And this time we're going to come straight onto the towel, onto the belly. And so let's begin by taking the towel higher up, so closer into the ribs and into the stomach area. And you're going to come into a Sphinx position. So coming onto the forearms. Exhaling. And so the towel is underneath the ribs, right underneath the ribs. And now you can bend through your knees and just begin to let the hips drop side to side, really move side to side, and the feet
drop side to side. Just massaging out the stomach region. Maybe you feel a release in your diaphragm. It's really common to hold tension in the diaphragm. I've discovered most people don't really realize where this deep tension can be held. And our breathing, when we hold tension in the diaphragm, it impacts every aspect of our health because it impacts our breathing. And it also directly impacts the health of our digestion. Now you can just release all the way down, bringing your head onto your hands. Breathe into your diaphragm as much as you can. And here you'll naturally want long exhales. And now you can come up and walk yourself forward just a bit so the towel is underneath your belly button or underneath your navel. And the same thing, we'll be in a Sphinx position. First, just feeling into this, feeling into the pulse. Letting your upper body relax. Letting your tongue, your jaw, your throat relax. And then bring your feet up toward the ceiling and once again begin to gently rock side to side. Noticing if this feels more intense or less intense from the towel being higher up in the abdomen. So here you're getting to know your organs better and where you have tendencies of holding tension. And then if you do more with me, you learn more about the organs and their patterns emotionally and mentally. And it's the same thing here where you can breathe into a particularly intense area. And if it's too intense, you can move into a place that isn't as intense. Now, once again, let's come all the way down, bringing the head onto the hands. If this is too intense for you, you don't have to do it. You can keep your head off of the floor. Noticing how much you can release through the upper body, through the abdomen, through the pelvis. And then you can come up, and now let's take the towel so it's just below the navel. Starting in Sphinx once again. Bringing the feet up and beginning to rock side to side. Remembering to exhale.
And if you ever want to audibly exhale or sigh, moan, hum, always give that to yourself, especially when we're working with the vagus nerve, which is what we're doing. And getting deeper into the pelvis is helping to release any tension held in the throat. If it's naturally coming up for you, to release through the throat. It's always feeling free to express yourself in this deeper exploration, getting really deep into places where we don't typically get into. And now let's release, if it's comfortable for you, releasing all the way down, taking the head onto the fingers. And now you can come up and take the towel out to the side and come into a prone shavasana, all the way onto your belly, the head rested onto your hands, the feet dropped out to the side, letting your shoulders relax, and just feeling into the circulation that you've created through your digestive system, any heat that's been released, any tension, stress, even trauma that's been released, and just letting it move, letting yourself express that and release it as feels right for you in this moment. And where did you feel the tension release the most? Was it along your sides, under your ribs, or deeper in your belly? I often notice with my students and clients that the areas that feel the tightest are also the ones that tend to hold stress for the longest. Let me know in the comments and share what you noticed. I love to read your experiences. If this practice helped you feel lighter, calmer, or more grounded, like and subscribe so you can keep receiving the practices I'm sharing here every week, all to support your gut, your liver, your nervous system, your digestive system. And remember, you can use my free somatic starter kit that includes additional practices that I use with clients to release tension, tone the vagus nerve, and support digestion and emotional balance. You can get that in the link in the description. Thanks for taking this time to be with yourself, be present with your body, with your breath, with your digestive system. Thanks for practicing with me. I'll see you in the next video.